Hello and welcome back to the channel for another F1 2019 career mode video. We're at the US Grand Prix round 18 of 21, and with the championship closing in now, only 3 rounds to go. The championship is still close, but we have the momentum if you've been watching our previous episodes. Here at the Circuit of Americas, we tend to go pretty well. We did go well last season, both cars, so hopefully we can copy that and get another strong finish. We've got a couple of updates on the car, so hopefully that will help us. I think they're more race updates than the qualifying updates, so to see how that goes as we begin our fastest attempt in qualifying. Turn 1's a little bit unique because it's uphill, heavy braking zone. We're struggling on the brakes here, which is really strange because normally that's somewhere I'm quite strong. But we're up as we fly through the first sector, which is the Maggots, Beckett, Silverstone-esque type corners. Always struggling to find that last one we went through. And we're purple through the first sector. Now, very, very long back straight. I found that we had pretty decent straight line speed here as well, so hopefully if we are starting further down we can use that to our advantage and get DRS as we come through the middle sector. Also purple, this lap is looking very good as Butler pushes us, splits the 2 McLarens. With Carlos Sainz up there as well, he was very strong in practice. As we come through the fast right-handers into the penultimate corner. Fun little corner that is, really difficult. And coming through the final corner, we're up on our original time, but is it going to be enough pole position? We'll have to wait and see. Moving on to the race, US Grand Prix. America's had an interesting relationship with Formula 1, but I think this circuit really has bridged that gap. I do like it here, and I think it's a nice alternative to Indianapolis. So, it's an incredibly quick racetrack in Texas. You've got some high-speed S's, as I alluded to in qualifying, and the massive long straights. So there's overtaking, as we can see from Season 1, taking 2 cars into Turn 1 is possible, and it should be a good open race. See, there's a Red Bull on pole position. Anyone want to bet that's Max Verstappen? This Constructors' Championship is over now, really. I think Red Bull have got that, and
everything looks good on the power unit cycle, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
Yeah, so we're on second on the front row. It's going to help our cause, and to confirm the grid, obviously Verstappen ourselves, Norris, good position, Butler, Hamilton, Leclerc, Vettel P8, Weber P9, Bottas down in 12th. And then Stroll bringing up the end of the grid. Yeah, they're falling way back, Mercedes and Ferrari, when you look at the development charts.
Conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Williams and Renault have really improved, and it's nice to see a dry Grand Prix ahead. Now the cars return to the grid. Five red lights here in Austin, and we're away. That was a quick lights out. And that's Butler with a really good start between the 2 McLarens. Norris has lost out heavily. We have to jump off the throttle to avoid Verstappen. And now we have to defend from Butler, but we're flat out through the right-hander. You are not getting past there, son. So it's Verstappen, ourselves, Butler, and that's Charles Leclerc who's got ahead. I think it's Charles Leclerc. Ahead of Lando Norris. So we've lost our rear gunner. As the cars make their way up towards the top of the hill for the... I was really hoping Norris would get a decent start and maybe attack Verstappen around the outside, but doesn't look like that's happened. And as we complete the first lap, We have a 1.2 second gap to Verstappen. I'm not sure these upgrades have helped us too much. And that's Butler trying around the outside, but it's a tough one. We have Toro Rosso in the pits. This is what happened. It's Lance Stroll. Yeah, very late braking into turn 1. Damaged front wing. Wonderful piece of driving from the Toro Rosso driver there.
Some information on Hulkenberg. They seem to have an issue.
That's a shame for Renault because Hulkenberg was in a decent position on qualifying. I think he qualified 7th. There's a lot of optimism there. And this is a Lando Norris update. All over the back of Charles Leclerc. Hopefully we can use some of that straight line speed, Lando. And surely with DRS up the inside, coming back to 4th. Now, surely your target must be Devon Butler and a podium position. As we continue to chase down Max Verstappen, our championship rival, and probably the in-form man along with ourselves, very, very quick. If you've noticed from the other episodes recently, it's always been Verstappen out in front, a lot of form and performance. Just going to make the rest of the championship really difficult, but we've got to run on the straight. Here we go. DRS, go to the inside. Can we outbrake? Not quite, but we've got the track position, we've got the inside line.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
And we're ahead. Yeah, I don't think Max was expecting the move. We were some way back. That's good, but the very next lap, we're under pressure from the Red Bull. So surely Verstappen will just coast up the inside, but like I said, we're struggling on the brakes, so looks like they got us on the braking. And we'll drop down back into 2nd place. I mean, it wouldn't be too disastrous in the championship if we did finish 2nd, but big moment there. Big moment there. Could have been a race-ending incident. Hopefully not too many of them. We might be able to stick with the back of Verstappen.
We're very low on fuel. Tried to shift up through the gears earlier. It may help save more fuel.
Okay, so it's a one-stop race, and I did decide to underfuel the car for a little bit of performance gain. It's all over the back of Verstappen coming through the final corner, but he's had fantastic traction out of that corner. And just going to get away. Here we go. So we've got a good run down the straight. We just come out of the shot, but we lock up, and that's going to give Verstappen the inside line again. And it's not going to happen this lap.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
So it's our pit stop lap. Need to have a good one. And hopefully we can close on the Red Bull as we enter the pit lane. Locking up as we do. Jump on the limit up. The McLaren boys get to work. Nice tidy pit stop. But Red Bull tend to be quicker. And as we're back racing, yeah, Verstappen has a bit of a gap. We're going to have to knuckle down and really produce something special to catch the back of that Red Bull. I think on paper our car's a little bit better, but in race trim, maybe they have a little bit of an edge. And as you see, we still lead the championship with Verstappen leading the Grand Prix. But that points gap does drop.
The car behind has boxed for the mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre.
So just a confirmation that Butler is running the medium tyre.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap for the race.
That's going to help our cause chasing down the Red Bull ahead of us. We have caught our championship rival to come through the hairpin. He's got a bit better traction, but we are super close this time with the slipstream, with the DRS. The move can be made, and it's a nice, easy move up the inside.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Braking at the 50-metre board braking super late just to make sure we don't give Max the opportunity around the outside. And the championship leader now leads the race. So we go through the high speed right handers with the unique floor cam. Just a different perspective from the Grand Prix. Lap 24, only 4 laps to go, and we caught the back of the field. Looks like it's the race. It's the Toro Rosso of Lance Stroll. Obviously, he used to drive for Racing Point. Hopefully, the Toro Rosso won't hold us up and help its sister team Red Bull. But as you saw there, we would be extending the championship to 27 points with our fastest lap. And that would give us the opportunity to win it if we finish ahead of Verstappen in Brazil. But as we start our final lap of the race,
this is your final lap of the race.
Verstappen is close. Less than a second, he will have DRS down that straight, and we know how effective that can be. As we make a mistake into turn 1, it's all over the back of us. Through the last corner. Surely we have it as we cross the line to win the US Grand Prix Season 2.
Awesome driving today. That's 4 race wins in a row.
So, how do you think
Yes, 4 race wins in a row. That's helped the championship tremendously. Before Japan, it was looking a little bit difficult. But with the incident in Japan and the momentum and the performance from the car, things have got a much better level, and hopefully in Brazil it can be our day again. But we'll have to wait and see. So with that, we can confirm the results. We win the Season 2 US Grand Prix with fastest lap, Verstappen second, Lando Norris fourth, so we take the maximum 8-point advantage over Verstappen. Sainz and Hulkenberg both retire from the race, which was unfortunate for them because it could have been quite a promising result. We take an advantage in the Drivers' Championship. 27 points is now the gap. We can win it in Brazil with a stronger points finish than Max Verstappen, with Bottas dropping 2 positions due to the poor Mercedes now, and Toro Rosso still yet to score a point. Red Bull still lead constructors by a sizable margin. Like I've said, I think they've got that one. And that's kind of it for the F1 content this episode. Stay tuned for the weekly livery challenge, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.